going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel today. If you enjoyed this review, please drop a like and please subscribe down below. I appreciate all the support from everybody. And we have a black Jumpman box in front of us, gold Jumpman in the middle, but it has a little bit of an indent, so this is not a Jordan 1 mid box. It's a little hard to tell, but it is a little bit different. Today we are looking at an Air Jordan 14 Retro in a light ginger black white colorway, men's size 13, and retail is not posted there on the side where it should be, but these were a little bit higher at $210 US. You have black paper on the inside, white paper underneath, just two plain colors. And this particular pair of Jordan 14s released on, I believe, August 17th, 2022 for $210 US. And this is what we are looking at today. So real quick, let me lower this down a little bit so you guys can check out the photo I'm going to throw up. And that is of the original Jordan 14 Ginger, but that was in a low top that was released, I think, in 1999. I believe, if my year is not correct, I will make sure I put the correct year there. But this is the first time we're getting the ginger in a high top of the Jordan 14. It is a muted kind of mustard colorway, and there is a mix of materials on this sneaker, but predominantly the two main materials being the leather and the nubuck upper. So you have a white flat leather going across the toe box here. You have a white painted foam piece, which is part of the Jordan 14 that comes up over that midsole. So rubber, and then this is like a foam material. So there's two different types right there. Rubber midsole going across, but this piece does have a little bit of that foam overlay texture. You have a plastic shank piece that comes out from underneath under the forefoot. I will show the outsole in a second. And then all the black you see is also a rubber material. There is your outsole, black rubber, the 14 in yellow, which is under kind of the ball of your feet on the forefoot. You have the Jumpman in white in the middle. There is your heel. And here is a look at that mustard yellow kind of nubuck. They're calling it obviously ginger. And you have some ginger colored stitching as well. I'm so tempted to call it mustard. I don't know why. And you have a Jordan Shield logo right there with the Jumpman in the middle. And if you did not know, the Jordan 14 was actually inspired by the Ferrari Testarossa, which was Jordan's car. And he also, I believe, had a Ferrari 355 Berlinetta F1, which is another great Ferrari from the 90s, especially when they had the pop-up headlights. I love those things. And that's when we come around to the back, and this is also supposed to be a high-performance, low-profile tire like Pirelli or Michelin Cup Sports, and that is what that's supposed to resemble. That's kind of why it has that little bit of tire tread-looking traction pattern. Then you have the 23 on that overlay, which is also in rubber in white. Jumpman is rubber also in white. There is your medial side, same blocking as the lateral in that ginger nubuck and cut off by that white leather along the toe box. And you have a little bit of a mesh netting right inside there, which is a little piece of metal netting. And there is that plastic shank piece that you saw on the other side that came up. On top of the toe box, you do have a black stitched Jumpman. You get one pair of laces, which is the black, and your tongue is a black suede material, which goes all the way up to about here, where my thumb just kind of swiped across, and this is kind of like a mesh knitted material. You have the Jumpman in that ginger, which almost looks like it's a darker yellow, almost like a tinge of orange, but they're trying to match it with the ginger colorway. And flipping it around, you'll see you have a black lining. This was the only pair of laces you got, which do have a silver metal tip, but no extra laces with this pair. And your insole is just a plain black insole with a white Jumpman, and your lining is kind of like a cloth fabric, almost like a robe. And both sneakers are blocked the same. Not too much else to talk about in terms of the colorway. It's pretty simple, but if you're a fan of yellow, and since it's still kind of summertime, at least where I am, it's still pretty hot. It's going to be 99 or 98 again this week. We're getting some crazy weather this whole summer. I would say go ahead and buy a pair soon. If you like Jordan 14s, it's one of my favorite model. I'm just not too big on this colorway. I don't really like how it cuts off in the white. And I also personally already have the Jordan 14 reverse Ferraris, the ones that were supposed to resemble the Ghiaccio Modena colorway from Ferrari's original color. So I already have that pair. I really don't need these. They look really similar, and those are, in my opinion, a lot better. But other than that, these I would actually stay true to size if you are getting a pair of 14s for your first time. I go true to size. I usually like a 13 in all my Jordans. I went with a 13 in these, and they fit absolutely fine. So other than that, I think I'm going to leave the review there. There's not too much else to talk about. This is a fairly new release. There's probably other videos out already, so thank you for stopping by and watching this one today. Let me know what you guys think of this Jordan 14 Ginger down below. I will try to answer back to everybody and get some conversation going in the comments. I thank you all for the support. I hope you guys stick around. I have some more new stuff and other stuff coming soon, and I hope everybody has a great day. All right, bye.